Don't try this at home.
It's Drewski McGillicuddy's You Were Never Really Here movie review.
Hey everybody, it's Drewski McGillicuddy, and I watched probably my last movie of 2018. There was some more that I wanted to get out there and watch so that I could make my top 10 list, but you know, I'm running out of time. So I watched You Were Never Really Here, starring Joaquin Phoenix and directed by Lynn Ramsey, who I recently discovered directed a movie that I've been meaning to watch called We Need to Talk About Kevin. I watched Cody Leach's review of that movie. Joseph Lionel recommended it to him, and I was like, well, you know, if Joseph recommended it, then maybe I should check it out, and eventually I'm going to check it out, but right now, we're not here to talk about that. We're here to talk about You Were Never Really Here. Was that too much? Should I calm? All right, I'm going to calm down. All right, so this movie's very artsy-fartsy, I would call it. Now, I don't know if it's because I'm deaf in one ear, but I could barely hear the dialogue throughout the movie. But it didn't take me out of the movie. I still kind of figured out, for the most part, what was going on. But I feel like there was so much that I missed just because I might not be smart enough for this movie or something. Because I watched several videos on this movie after watching the movie. Because after it was over, I couldn't comprehend what I had just watched. I don't know how I feel about what I just watched, and I've been contemplating what to do about it. Anyway, You Were Never Really Here. Yeah, it's kind of a hard movie for me to talk about because I still don't necessarily know how I feel. This is one of the few times I've actually slept on it before I actually sat in front of the camera and talked about it. So bear with me, because I've already tried to film this 4 times. Anyway, so we meet Joe, and Joe is a veteran. He's depressed. He's suicidal. At least I think he's suicidal. Because I don't know if you saw my intro, but yeah, that's something he does throughout the entire movie. There's flashbacks of him doing it as a child, because he was, you know, an abused child. His mother was abused, and, you know, as an adult, it's like all he has to live for is his mother, and that, and rescuing girls from, you know, creepy perverts, because that's what he does. He's a gun for hire. He goes around rescuing kidnapped girls and returning them to their family. And he lives with his mother, and he takes care of his elderly mother. But there's just certain parts of this movie that felt like they went a little overboard on the artsy-fartsy aspect. Because the movie, I mean, I knew it was going to be artsy-fartsy, and that's not always necessarily a bad thing. I don't know how to put it. I don't know how to explain it. I mean, if you've seen the movie, you know what I'm talking about. Like the jelly beans. Sometimes the jelly beans were just like, okay, we get it. We get it. You're an artsy, independent movie. But then other times, just the scene transitions and just the way they frame the scenes are just absolutely wonderful. But then, we'll talk about the violence. There's some gratuitous violence in this movie, but then there's like scenes where they're afraid to show it to us. Like there's a scene where he's going into this hotel, and it's from the point of view of the security cam footage, and he's going through taking these guys out with a hammer, and it'll show it from the other room, or it'll show it with him obstructing your view of the dude getting smacked in the face with a hammer. And it kind of bothered me. Now, at the same time, it was a really cool scene, the way it was filmed, the way it felt real. And that's the thing about this movie. A lot of it does feel like you're watching a real person. Because Joaquin Phoenix's performance is absolutely amazing. All the performances in this movie are pretty much amazing. And the directing is really good, except for like the small time, whatever, when they just want to, It's like they're jerking themselves off. Like I just saw somebody talking about that Lars von Trier movie, The House that Jack Built. They said, don't watch that. It's 2.5 hours of him jerking himself off. Well, that's what some of this movie, just some of it, not all of it, but there were just certain parts where it's like, oh, for fuck's sakes. Just go back to being a movie. I mean, I'm not here, I don't know. I'm so conflicted with this movie. And the thing is, when it was over, I couldn't stop thinking about it. I still can't stop thinking about it. This is one of the few times that I actually was like, you know what? I'm not just going to jump right in front of the camera. I'm going to go lay down. I'm going to take a nap. Actually, I went to bed and slept through the night, and then woke up and then sat here and thought about it instead of writing anything down like I could have. But I wouldn't have read it. That's not my style. My style is to just think about it for several hours and then sit in front of the camera and hope to God that all the stuff that I thought about comes running out my mouth. What the fuck were we talking about? Oh yeah, you were never really here. So, yeah, aside from not being able to hear the movie, and aside from some of the unnecessary artsy-fartsy, I feel like it was extended. It kind of pads the runtime too. But aside from that, and the fact that they hide a lot of the violence that wouldn't have been that hard to show us, it's almost as if they were lazy in their choreography. They didn't have a choreographer on set, so they were like, well, here, just hit him with your back turned to him so, we don't have to show the blow. But then there's scenes like, am I going to show it? I don't know. Anyway, there's a scene where he opens the door and there's a guy standing there and a dude behind him blows his brains out all over his face. They show that, but they won't show some dude getting hit with a hammer. I don't know. This movie, it's kind of like It Comes at Night for me. Because I didn't think it was bad. I don't know how to think. I don't know how to think. I even went and watched a bunch of reviews on this movie just so somebody could coerce me into having some sort of opinion on it. But I really don't know. I mean, it was a well-crafted movie. It was a solid story. But there was just small little things that aggravated me and then just turned into I don't know how to feel. Because the ending, I feel like this is one of those movies where it would have benefited from maybe having 10 or 15 more minutes. I don't know. But where they left it, it was kind of happy, but then it was kind of ambiguous. Basically, I don't know what the fuck I just watched. I need to watch it again. Okay? I need somebody else to watch it and let me know how they felt. This movie needs to be talked. I don't know why, but this movie needs to be talked about. So for that, you know what? Fuck it. I'm not gonna grade it. I'm not doing it. You can't make me do it. Okay? What I am gonna do is I'm gonna recommend you watch this for yourself and let me know how you interpret it. Because as of now, it's just, I don't know. A guy that rescued a girl and then lived happily ever after. Is that what happened? Because I feel like this movie's deeper than what I'm seeing, and that I need to watch it one more time just to see what it is that I missed the first time. So, yeah, if you've seen this movie, let me know in the comments section down below what you thought about it, how you feel about it, if you could actually put a rating on it. Because if right now, I can't do it. Also, make sure you like, share, and subscribe. I know this hasn't been an extravagant video. It's probably short, probably under 6 minutes. Who knows? But I tried my best. This movie fucked me up. It's messing with my head. I don't know. I don't know. It's not often that I can watch a movie and just say that it wasn't bad, but I just don't know. I don't know. Except for It Comes at Night, because I don't know about that movie either. That's one I need to watch again just to make sure. But I still don't know, and I don't know about this. And I just wanted you to know that I don't know. All right. I'll see y'all next time. Maybe I'll do my top 10, and then it'll be a new year. Whatever. I'll see y'all later.